What's up, guys? We're here at PAX West 2024, and I'm here with Path of Exile 2, talking to the dev team behind it. So do you mind doing a quick intro for your role in the game and a little about yourself?
Sure. My name is Christopher Laferriere. I am one of the testers for PoE 2. I work a bit on skill design as well. And then I do a bit of design and testing work for the first game, so I'm kind of split between both.
Nice, very cool. How long have you been working on the game overall?
About 2.5 years now. The team is based in Auckland, New Zealand, so I moved down there from the States a little over 2 years ago.
Wow, you guys flew here for PAX, I guess, for this year?
We did, yes. We did Gamescom just before this as well, so it's been a bit of a whirlwind travel tour. But, it's been worth it.
Very cool. So for people who are kind of new to the genre, I know this is the second one now, but can you kind of give like a quick overview of what the game's about? People might not know about it.
So if you're familiar with some of the older school games in the genre, things like your Diablos and your Torchlights and all that, then, it's an ARPG in that same vein. It's top-down camera, hack and slash kind of action gameplay, killing hordes of monsters and fighting big bosses that want to smush you into little bits.
Nice. So that sounds like a pretty good time. Do you guys have any info to share in terms of roadmap and release date and that kind of thing, or is it still kind of in the works?
So as far as full release, that's still very much, fuzzy. But we're going to be going into early access relatively soon. That's going to be November 15th. And there's also a closed beta test between now and then that you can sign up for on pathofexile2.com/register.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, thank you for talking through it. Is there anything, you guys have like a community Discord or channels that people can check you out in that vein too?
Well, there's some pretty popular subreddit, both for the first and second game, Path of Exile and Path of Exile 2, respectively. And I believe those have their own community Discords. We don't really have one that's like directly run by us ourselves, but there's a number of devs that are popping in and out of those, myself included. So
Awesome. Very cool. And I know we're a PC company with Legion. Are you guys pretty focused on PC mainly? But I see some consoles here as well.
Oh, yeah, we've got Xbox and PlayStation here. There's been certainly much more of a push in that direction for PoE 2 to try and get like parity between the two. Our player base is very hardcore PC, but we want to have things like one of the big features that PoE 2 brings that wasn't in PoE 1 is couch co-op, which is why over here we have actual couches set up at the booth.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So is it split? Well, not split screen, I guess, because of the design, but you can have multiple people on the same screen, kind of.
And it's, like inventory management and items and stuff are a large part of the game and the genre as a whole. So you can have both inventories up at the same time while the game is actively going, so that you're not like having to pause while someone does their stuff and then you play for 2 minutes, then pause while someone else finds some cool piece of loot to equip and that sort of thing.
Okay, awesome, very cool. Well, thank you for talking through it. We'll post some of this on the community just to give coverage of PAX for the Legion community. Is there I know you guys mentioned you have a beta coming out. Is there anything else you want to plug for people who can check out more about the game prior to the full release?
Well, there's plenty of, teaser trailers and footage and stuff that we've put out that you can find on our forums, pathofexile2.com. So if you're interested, there's, we've been developing the game for a while now, and there's a long history of stuff to go and watch.
Awesome. Well, thank you, man. It was great to meet you. And look forward to following up with you. Thanks, guys.